Blog Talk Radio.
Carol the Coach. Sex, love, and relationships. We talk about it here.
Carol the Coach. Compassion with contemporary relevance.
I am a psychotherapist. I can be your personal life coach, and I can help you with your issues. There are no problems too small or too big. You can talk about anything.
Speaker, columnist, radio TV host, and commentator. Carol the Coach brings messages of wellness and empowerment within reach of everyday people every day.
Almost 5 years ago, I lost my soulmate in an accident. He was killed in a plane crash. Life just, for me, has seemed to stop.
There are groups all over the city. I teach one. It is a specific way to start thinking so that you shift how you see the world, which then shifts your energy, and then you feel better and you actually see things differently.
Carol the Coach. Always available, too, at carolthecoach.com.
Now I've got Russell on the line.
I'm 47 years old. I'm a truck driver. I'm married. I have a wife in San Francisco.
Okay.
I haven't been home in 6 months. My thing is, I don't know if I have a sex addiction or what the problem is. Why do I want what I can't have? And as soon as I can have it, I don't want it anymore.
You're right on target when you say, I don't know if I have a sexual addiction. Well, guess what? Yes, you do. And you know what? That's my specialty, Russell, so you're at the right place. Continue.
I meet women online, and I'm in a different part of the country. I travel all 48 states, so I love sex.
I hear self-esteem issues. You never felt good enough, and you didn't feel like you were getting what you should have then, and you're reenacting that now. Do you want to change that about yourself? I got an interesting email this week. He says, thank you for taking my email in question. My girlfriend and I listen to you on the radio, and she respects your opinion as I do. So here's the question. I've been separated for 9 months. I'm working on a divorce. Is it okay to date? I believe it is. But she's not comfortable with being around people who know my divorce is not final. Can you help? He kind of answered it when he said if she's not comfortable, it's not a good gig. And Pat, you have some questions about dating?
I am 58 years old, and I've been divorced for years. I was watching the Oprah show the other day, and they were talking about
sexual desire.
How does that factor in if you're after menopause?
Obviously, being postmenopausal, you aren't going to have the same pheromones, but then the men you're probably going to be dating, they're not going to have that need to mate with you, for children. How do you feel about hooking up with somebody else?
To bring Carol to your station, call John Quick at 317-432-0309. Available as a long-form talk show and in 60-second infomercials for even more revenue opportunity. Carol the Coach, truly refreshing radio, enriching the lives of your listeners.
And welcome to the Carol the Coach Show. I am Carol the Coach, and I tell you what, we may be having some technical difficulties. I can't tell, but I do know that I am so happy to have you here. And this is a show we do every week. We try to educate people that have difficulties with addiction because we know that, it's hard out there. Now, I am having technical difficulties, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang up, I'm going to call back, and you stay tuned to the show, and we'll be back with you in just 1 minute. All right, and hold on for a second. I am so happy to have you on the line. So hold on, and we will get to, let's see here. We are having technical difficulties, so don't give up. We're going to be calling our guest, and sure do hope that we can get this going. He is an amazing sexual addictions therapist, and that's what counts. So, let's see here. You're listening to Carol the Coach, and this show has had lots of technical difficulties. And I am just hoping that, and all I have to say is to my wonderful guest, Larry Werbel, I'm going to just tell you, Larry, we're having internet connection problems. If you can hear me, just go ahead and hang up. We are going to reschedule your show because this is just very difficult. We're just not maintaining an internet connection. So even though I could see Mr. Werbel calling in, it's just not working for tonight. So, well, we'll talk to you next week, and I so appreciate everybody listening. Oh, here we go. We've got him on the line, I think. Okay. Larry, is that you? Well, we're certainly hoping we got a connection. It sure looks like he's on the line. You know, sexual addiction is such a tough issue to deal with, and that's why we work with the experts so that we can truly get other people's opinions of what to do and how to help, and that's what's so important. Now, I have clicked the call line, but due to all the serious internet problems, we are still waiting for him to come on the line. So, hold on. I'm going to put him on hold. And actually, Larry, I'm going to ask you to call back into the show. That number is 646-595-3284. Thank you, Larry. We're going to ask you to hang up and call in and see if we can't get some information so that we have at least 30 minutes of good information about sexual addiction, what you can do when you have a problem, and who are the experts that are absolutely able to make a difference in your life. And so while I'm waiting for Larry to call back, anybody else can call the line at 646-595-3284, and we are certainly doing our best to get these technical difficulties worked out. Very difficult. Not exactly sure what the problem is, but certainly know that from time to time this does happen. Refreshing everything, making it right. You know, it was interesting today because as I was talking with people, I realized that this is of epidemic proportion, and it's just not getting any easier. Compulsions, obsessions, addictions, you know, it all is a problem. And what do you do with that? You know, one thing we know is you cannot do it on your own. You need to get with people who have expertise with sexual addiction. You need to go to 12-step groups. You need to get yourself a sponsor. You need to really work hard. So I'm going to call back in also, and I will be right back.